women are born with value.
So
I have to earn my value.
Yeah.
So
I'm invaluable.
Say that again?
That's what. Who's the
No,
man
I'm
that
saying
says-
the more you sleep with men, the less valuable you become.
Oh, I thought you meant just as...
okay.
I thought you
I'm not
meant
saying
just
that.
as
I know, I'm saying
Well,
that.
it's age too.
I'm saying that.
I'm not.
I mean, the older you get, the less valuable
What
you
is it
get.
if you're over... The guy... Was it... Who was it? That
Kevin
said it?
Samuels.
Yeah, 35, you're undateable.
It doesn't mean you're. It doesn't mean you're.
You're not undateable.
No, it
You're
doesn't.
low value. You're a low value woman.
But it doesn't mean you're undateable. It means that you're less valuable than you were when you were like 10, 15 years ago.
Oh, 100%.
You can't compete
Like,
for the same
yeah.
guy.
It's the same as a car.
You can't compete for the same guy.
But
anymore.
I'm saying men, it's the opposite.
Who
the
wants
older,
to compete for the same men that was fighting one in 15 years ago?
Yeah, no, on the same type of guy. You're competing for the same 20% of guy,
Well,
even though you
because-
think it's a new
right.
guy.
Guys, let Pearl speak.
because okay, I'm 25, right? I could date a guy up to 45. I'd be fine with it. And so, like, even now, we're competing for the same guy. And that's
Okay,
what
yeah.
he's saying. Yeah.
And-
So you've got the advantage. You're 25. I get it.
And just to clarify, I wasn't saying that like, women are less valuable with age. It's just that obviously it becomes a bit harder for women because of age in the dating market, because obviously there's certain trends, right? Men tend to prefer younger women. There's certain elements of being younger that are advantageous in dating, like vitality and having a certain mindset that men can find refreshing at times. It gets harder for women. I think we all understand that, right? But for men, the older you get, the better you learn to engage with women. You're better, you don't say the goofy stuff you used to say when you were like 20.
No, the
You don't
younger
have
women
the
are
messed
more
up-
susceptible to your bullshit.
I was going to say, I think as you get older, you tend to not really, you can't do the bullshit. You can see it coming like straight at you.
Right, but this is where you go back to. It's the same prize, lower value, higher price.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest complaint I hear from men with older women.
I'll tell you a story, actually. This happened for me a few weeks ago. There's two, but I'll tell you this one first. So there was this girl I met in the club. She was great. She was in a similar scene as me, and she looked very good this night. I'm very direct with my interests. I was like, damn, yeah, you're looking good, whatever, talking all that crap. We're having a chat on the side, and she's, acting all coy, and she's like, I don't date in this scene. I was like, oh, all right. So, so you want me, you're kind of dinner date kind of girl? Cool. I found out that girl's been with almost all of my boys, right? So for me, she kind of.
You didn't continue? You didn't take her to dinner?
I did her Instagram. I got a number. I never spoke to her again. And now she looks at me like I'm some kind of alien every time she sees me. It's like, but that's the kind of story of how it works sometimes.
Did it make you improve?
Absolutely.
Because you knew that you was at disadvantage when she told you that, right?
Yes, I knew that there was something I didn't understand. And then when my boys told me like, yeah, like she's been with bare of these men, I was like, oh, okay, I get it.
You just believed what your friend said.
Why would they lie?
Why wouldn't they lie?
Do you not think it's the same the other way around though?
Yeah.
So like if I meet a guy and I know that he's slept with everyone in this community, all of my friends, like do you really think I'm still going to be interested?
Most women are still attracted to him. I mean, look at Drake. Women are stealing his condoms.
That's because he's famous and people have this ludicrous kind of imagery of celebrities.
That's true. But in general, women pick men that other women want. Because it's a sign of pre-selection.
Even other people's men.
And the reason, and I can give you an example. Women say men are trash all the time, and they lie and they cheat. Well, who are they lying and cheating with?
I think that comes down to like going back to the age thing as well, though, because maybe when you're younger, you think about that. But when you get past a certain point, you're kind of looking for more stability and somebody you can trust.
Yeah.
So I think that really changes.
Yeah, because but that's what happens though. Women below the age of like 27 tend to date the bad boys, and then they get ran through by the bad boys and then ask for a nice guy to pick up the pieces.
Yeah. Like why? Why should I have to deal with your issues after you've just... You had the chance when you was 21, the chance when you was 22, 23. No, I want to go club. I want to do this. I want to go... Please, babes, I want to wife for you. No, I ain't got time for you. Do you know what? On the count of 3, everyone shout out their body count.
5.
But do you get my point? Do you get my point? If
I'm not
it's
ashamed of it.
No, you're not ashamed of it because it's 5.
Yeah.
If it was 55, you'd stay quiet.
Yeah.
You would stay quiet.
That's why I stay
you would stay
You're
quiet. If I was
speaking-
55, it wouldn't necessarily me staying quiet because we know what the
Right.
what it's like. Like it's not a bad thing necessarily for me to be sleeping around.
Can I just say something that I've myself? Obviously, I've had long-term relationships, so I'm fine. But what I will say is, for the younger generation, it's very difficult to have a low body count. now because and it's
because of older women.
not even.
You lot lie to the younger women.
Why are you lying?
No, because you
we
lot want
don't.
them to
Wait,
be just
wait,
like
Can
them.
I just say
Let her
something?
land, let her land,
Can I
let her
just let me just say something?
Yeah, you got time.
Like you're saying dating and we're saying connections and we're giving out all this. There's so many people. This social media has ruined dating. It's like there's so much variety. There's so much what you should be expecting, what you shouldn't be expecting. So it's so fickle. Dating is so fickle now. How are young girls expected to keep their body count down when there's no relationships now? Like it's not like back in the day where you had a long-term relationship. Mostly our age were the last of the long-term relationships. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, men have definitely dropped their standards for what they used to accept. A girl used to be a hoe if she slept with more than 2 people. Now a guy prays for 5.
No, I do. Listen, and I've seen guys. I've seen a lot of hoes get wifed. A lot.
That's
of
true.
So do you think?
But they're also the first divorced, because I always say a woman sleeping around, it hurts herself more than anyone else because it impacts her ability to pair bond. So women have a hard time staying when they've slept with too many people statistically, because women that have slept with more than 5 men, their chance of a happy marriage drops from at 80% after 10 years they're going to be in a happy marriage to 30% after 5 partners after 10 years.
Okay. So I can't sleep with any more guys, or else I'm going to drop in a percentage. That's a nightmare.
Like what?
So I need to find my husband.
I'm celebrating
right now.
It's more.
That's my
nuanced.
life.
No more sex.
But that's what I'm saying is like there's reasons behind it.
Do you think that's gonna work?
No more sex.
Yeah, do you, like that's what I mean when I say you making him wait and you making
No,
him
I'm not
wait,
saying- I'm
and
not wait-
the guy
I'm
just
just
had it like
saying-
that. It's like now I'm on my.
No, I'm just going to have to go back to someone I've had sex with.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's why I asked you. You should have married your partner.
Ooh.
Come on, man. I explained that
that's
to you.
not. I know you explained it to me, but that's why at first I said you should have married your partner.
Yeah, you did
If
say
you
that.
married your partner in year 1, you would have divorced when your problems happened, but you would have been married.
But
What's that? That's just
A
Wait,
ma- no,
I,
a man-
I don't listen. I grew up. Let me give you this. I don't know if it's my cousin's fault. I blame her. I was a Protestant. In Scotland, it's Protestant Catholics. My cousin was a Catholic. I was a Protestant. She got to make her communion, and I didn't. She religiously, I stayed at her house most days when my mum was working. She used to dress me in a trouser suit, and she dressed up in her communion dress and made us play weddings like in the living room in front of everyone. And it really daunted me that she always made me be the guy. It hurt me a lot. So I just was like, I hate weddings. I don't know if it's instilled. I haven't ever had the wish to be married. I don't dream of the white dress. I don't dream the commitment that is for the government to say you're married. Like, I dream of real love. Like, that's all I've ever done.
Yeah, yeah.
But
That's
marriage
impossible.
is a business.
It is a business.
And
No,
I think,
you're right. And when I left, I realized that I failed in that business transaction. Yeah, because
But-
he held most of the money.
See, there you
And-
go.
but I think that's like what we have confused as women is we're in it for love, but
Yeah,
it's not about
absolutely.
love. It's about what works long term in building family.
And I hear you. And